Hey guys, welcome back. Small Louisiana Homestead here again. And I want to talk to y'all a little bit about organic fertilizers, which is basically mainly what I use here. Synthetic fertilizers like like Miracle Grow and Triple 13, Triple 10, any of that, that's synthetics. I do use the Triple 10 sometimes. Depends how I feel. There's really no preference to it. It's just if I feel like just going, it's in granules, I just go throw it out on the garden and quick and easy and just let it do its thing. But this is what I mainly use right here. This is Garden Tone. It's an all-purpose. You can see I got it in just a container I saved. So it's just a granule fertilizer, an all-purpose granule fertilizer. I forgot the numbers on it. Like the three numbers with the dashes. I forgot what it was. But regardless, I treat this like an all-purpose. I kind of treat it like a synthetic Triple 13. Is how I'll treat that. Excuse me. Now, this is blood meal. Okay, this is a just straight nitrogen. There's no phosphorus and potassium. Okay, the middle numbers phosphorus. The last one is potassium. 00. It's just a 12. I will use this to amend my soil beds after I am done. Like I pull old plants before the fall or before the spring, vice versa. I'll amend the soil with this and the bone meal, which is a 318. There's a little bit of nitrogen and a good bit of phosphorus, no potassium. Okay, I'll amend my soil with them two right here. Also, what I'll do with it is when I take a transplant to go ahead and plant it in the beds or bucket, whatever I'm planting in, I will put a handful of each of those in the hole. Okay, I'm sure y'all have seen, some of y'all that are not new here, you have seen me do that before. That's to give the plants a little boost. It's organic, so it takes about a month, 2 months for it to actually break down for the plant to take it up. I have explained that a lot. But you actually get the first little 8-10% out of it right away. The plant can take it up, give it a little boost. And you can also use these on plants, shrubs, fruit trees, any of that. It ain't just for tomatoes, bell peppers, and all of that. This is earthworm castings, and I am not affiliated with any of these companies I'm showing you. This is stuff that I buy at the big box stores or online. But this is one I had found. I want to start using this because I haven't really been using this. This is organic, guys. This is worm castings, worm droppings. Okay, there's big worm farms that they allow the worms to compost, and these are their droppings. I have used this from my own worm farm that I had years ago. I had got into it, in my early 20s, and I really wasn't good at it, and I was still learning, and the worms ended up passing away on me for some, still don't know reason. But anyway, it depressed me so bad I left it alone. I didn't go back to it, so I just ever since then been just using other fertilizers and stuff like that. But it's really good. It's really good stuff. Some of you out there probably got your own worm farms. Not saying I won't ever get back into it, but right now, not sure. I think I'd rather get into rabbits first, probably. That's a dual purpose thing. I can get fertilizer out of them and eat the rabbits if I choose, or in these days I don't know if I could really butcher a rabbit. I don't know, it all depends. Back in the day, yeah, I could. It didn't bother me at all to clean that. But anyway, this is AgriThrive. This is very, very, very pricey, but it works very, very, very well. It is a 332, and what I want to show y'all today, this is what I'm using today. It's gonna be like a soil drench. The last number 2 is the potassium, and the reason why I'm pointing that out is just because your plants are fruiting and flowering doesn't mean you need to stop fertilizing. Okay, you still want to fertilize. Now you can use, if all you got is the bone meal, blood meal, go for it. But I wouldn't do that at this stage, because to me it would feel like wasting for the plant. It's not wasting for the soil. it's gonna break down. It's gonna feed the soil, the microbes and it's gonna feed the microbes in the soil. So it's gonna benefit you whether you use it, whether the plant's not using it or not at this point. But I'd rather something with a little higher potassium, and less nitrogen. But I don't have anything like that right now. But this is what I use from year to year for the past couple of years at this stage of the plant's life, and it works very well. While they're making fruit and flowers, you just don't stop fertilizing, guys. You want to keep fertilizing till the plant is done. Now, no, you don't have to do it every week. Like I said, you can do it every 14 days, which is fine. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to use that today, how I mix it up and all that, and just show you a few spots where I'm going to put it at, and I'll see how it goes, guys. And we might pick some beans. I think I got some beans ready, but I'm not sure if it's going to be in this video or not. So we'll see. I'll see how I feel, but I'll bring you back in a minute. Okay, y'all, I have here just 2 watering cans. They're 2 gallons a piece. It's just some little plastic watering cans, and I'm going to take the Agri-Thrive, and I'm going to just shake it up a little bit. Now this is organic, like I said, and it's not like the bone meal and blood meal that isn't technically broken down yet. This has already been broken down, completed, and processed, so the plant will take it up right away. And I have a measuring cup. Okay, I'm going to put 4 ounces. And this don't have to be exact, guys. I'm going to get my hose ready here. And I'm going to put 4 ounces per 2-gallon jug. I'll go ahead and get the other one ready. And guys, when you open this stuff, the flies come from 50 miles away in a second to come to this stuff. Flies ain't been too bad, but like the hotter it gets, they starting, along with all the rest of them little bugs, they're gonna start coming stick their nose. I always like to say, all these little bugs got the whole world in their hands to go do what they want. Free to do what they want. What they do, they come over here. Like that big feeling back of me. They got all of that freedom over there to eat all the plants and cause all the mischief they want. And what they do, they come on this side. It means I'm doing something right then, I guess, because they want my stuff. All right. So I made those 2, and let's go ahead and put some down. All right, guys, we are at the butternut squash bed, and basically what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just solid drench it all. And it's okay if you get this on the leaves, it will not burn them. Almost kind of like fish emulsion also. And of course, I'm probably not gonna do every bed. Probably gonna do a couple today, a couple tomorrow, because I got a good bit to do. But now that it ain't rained for about a week, so now's a good time to get it in there. It's gonna stick good. Rainwater won't rinse it out. So, and that's it. That's all I did for that. And put about 2 gallons in there. Sometimes I don't put that much. It all depends. But like I said, it's dry. I want to get everything a real good boost here. Get it going. All right, guys. Here's the sweet potatoes, the Beauregard ones. I think I had made on my own. I'm not gonna put a whole lot on this one. I'll just put a little bit. And like I say, you can put it on the leaves. It will not burn them. You can also rinse it off if you're worried about it. But I'm gonna just leave it me. Put a little bit on there, and that's it, guys. There's nothing to it. And around our plants, all you gotta do is put her some around the put a little shot around the root system. Probably about, I don't know, maybe a cup or two per plant. It doesn't have to be exact, guys. Like that. Okay, guys. I know y'all got the general idea. I mean, there's nothing to it. It really is really not. I just want to show how I do it, how I take care of it. Like I said, do not stop fertilizing your plants throughout their life. You know, some people are like, you know, well, let me. It's making flowers and it's making bell peppers, let's say, and it's making fruit. So I'm done with the fertilizer, and that's not correct. You might be done with too much nitrogen, definitely that, but you want to keep the phosphorus up and the potassium, you know, throughout the plant's life, basically, and you'll have a very successful garden, guys. So let me go pick a few beans and show y'all that before I let y'all go. Okay, we are at the string bean bed. I got a lot of small ones, but I have a lot of nice ones. You want to pick these before you start seeing the bean seed inside the pods, guys. So about like this. These are the yellow ones. Can almost see through with the sun. See the little beans in there. You don't want them bulging out too big. You don't want that going to seed. I pick them kind of small like that because I don't, like I said, I don't want them too big. And be careful you don't break your plant, guys. This thing can be difficult sometimes. You want to snap them off with your fingernail if you can. And when you're growing beans, guys, you get these leaves that are turning yellow. That doesn't mean anything but that the sun's probably not reaching down because of all the foliage on top. So they're just turning yellow. It doesn't mean there's something wrong with your plant, guys. Just take them off. Keep it clean. I don't know if y'all can see that. Can y'all see how many beans are on there? Look at that. It's full. So of course I'm gonna have to pick this off camera because now you're gonna be here probably for 2 hours. But I do plan on trying to can these. I'm gonna see how much I get. And how I feel on top of that. Normally I just blanch them in some boiling water. Don't boil them, but just put them in the boiling water for a few minutes. Blanch them and then put them in a Ziploc bag and put them in the freezer, guys. It's that easy. So, well, guys, guess I'm gonna let y'all go. kind of a short video today, but basically right now what we're doing is just harvesting a few things here and there, and things are going along really well, really well. Things like the sweet potatoes, we're not gonna see any of that probably till August, the end of August maybe, when we can start picking those, digging those up. I do have some potatoes coming up pretty soon. Y'all stay tuned for that. We'll see if we succeeded or not. Hopefully we did, but normally I'll do great, or I won't be that great. It's normally not bad when it comes to things like that, as long as no bugs got to them. So we won't be able to know until we start digging them out the soil. So other than that, guys, God bless. Thank y'all for joining me once again. Thank y'all for watching, guys. It's greatly appreciated. Thank you to all my new subscribers out there, y'all. Y'all keep sharing the videos, guys, with your friends and family, on your Facebook or social media, whatever you got, guys. Share these videos out there. Get it out, and get the information out to your friends and family, and it helps my channel greatly, guys, and it keeps me going. So thank y'all so much. I will see y'all later. God bless.